xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 29 of our Monster Hunter World Let's Play. In the last episode, we took on every monster in the Wild Spire Waste, and now we have to fight Xenojiva. I hate this thing. I mentioned as much in my Kushala Daora hunt, but I'm not alone in this episode. Joining me today is Blazing Knight.
Hey everybody, good to be back, and this is actually an interesting part for me because I have actually not got to this bit in Monster Hunter World, so I'm going in completely blind.
Oh, I hate this thing so much.
But at least it gives me an idea of what to expect from what's to come, because I'm at this point in Monster Hunter World where I've got to take on like Valazark and like Teostra and stuff like that. I just haven't got round to it because again, I'm one of those people where it's like, I know I can fight these monsters, but I really want to just upgrade all my shit to the max. So that's what I'm currently doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing before I go into Iceborne, is upgrading everything as far as it can go, because I am ready. I'm ready for that icy tundra.
That's a common Monster Hunter trap, just because it's so satisfying to do, and again, this is one of those games where grinding doesn't feel that bad.
No.
Unless the monster in question you absolutely despise.
Like this one. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I won't deny, grinding Elder Dragons is one of the worst experiences in Monster Hunter if you do it solo, because most Elder Dragons take a while, and you can't capture them, so, you know, your rewards are only limited to, like, carves and drops.
I am making sure I have everything I need for this fight.
Yeah.
Give me that max potion, I'm going to need that. What else? Should be alright.
No, just bring the entire box with you.
Oh, please. Please. Just, alright. Let's go.
Let's get to it.
You can tell, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not thrilled about this. I don't like it. I hate it so much.
There's always one monster in every game no one likes to fight. For me, in 3, it's Iginox. In 4, it's Rajang, and in World, it's what's its face? Nergigante, because of the hitboxes.
I'm starting to slowly like Nergigante a bit more, just because, like...
I love the design and all that stuff. I think it's one of the coolest monsters ever.
Yeah.
Again, it's the hitboxes.
Yeah, the hitboxes are a bit jank sometimes. Oh boy, let's go.
I love this cave area, though.
Yeah, because...
Again, it's partially bioluminescent, and I love bioluminescence so much.
Yeah, this is Xenojiva. I mean, apart from, like, Zora Magdros is the only Elder Dragon, or only monster in this game, that has a unique area.
Yeah, that's something that, for those new to Monster Hunter, a good chunk of Elder Dragons do have their own designated, you know, section where you fight them. Like, if you play 3 Ultimate, you fight Ciadis in this giant underwater, like, city area, and it's really...
Because she really cares for the hunters. She's, like, concerned that you might not make it back.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll be fine. Don't worry, Sumia. Yes, by the way, she is voiced by Sumia.
Yeah. Just, I love the little Palico just waving to her, bye.
No, the Palico's the one who's going to make it back alive, not you.
Yeah. Oh. So, I don't know if... I did mention it in my last episode, but I don't know if you saw it, Blazing Knight, but Capcom have announced there's a new variant for the Barioth.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing something about that. Like, is it the Sand Barioth, or is it a completely different...
No, it's completely different.
Wait, Barioth or Barioth?
Barioth, like, you know, the... the saber-toothed cat thing.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, it's called Frostfang Barioth.
So it's like a super ice type?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I remember, when I mentioned it, when you mentioned it, I thought to myself, wait a minute, there's already a Jade Barioth. I was like, wait, oh, Barioth.
Yeah. Surprisingly, they didn't actually add Jade Barioth into this game.
Well, I think that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, especially with Iceborne, you might as well have added it.
Yeah, it's like, really? It's like, people were really... I can't remember if they did, I don't think they did. But people were really hoping for Glacier-like Nectar.
I was hoping, yeah, because that would have been cool, because I said, like, before, like, with the Elder's Recess, you can get rid of Lavizov and then you can just add Ignactor in again. That would have been cool.
You really don't want Lavizov in the game, do you?
No, I don't like it. But the thing is, I think I mentioned it, like, I don't like Plesioth for obvious reasons. I kind of don't like Lavizov, again, for, like, obvious reasons. But I really like Gyrototus. I love Gyrototus.
That one for me, I like too. It's easy to grind because, again, it's not as annoying because it's not as aggressive and you know, a lot of its attacks are like a lot easier to spot, and the monster's more about slowing you down as opposed to just piling on you.
Yeah. Oh.
So are they going to help you out, or is it just you and the Palico?
Nope, just me and the Palico. Hey, it's fun. It's okay. I'll give Xeno'jiiva this. It has a cool area, like both times are really cool, but its fight is just terrible. I hate it. But
it's like a crystal spider web.
Also, I was looking yesterday at just like the deviants in Monster Hunter that was introduced in Generations and the new ones in Generations Ultimate. Fun fact that out of the Fated 4 in Generations, only Glavenus and Mizutsune actually have subspecies.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know...
I guess Yamath and Astalos just weren't cool enough.
No, they do have their... they do have, like, deviants.
Yeah.
Like, all the things do have... yeah, deviants. That was only in like Generations Ultimate.
I remember, deviants are more so just like uber-powered versions as opposed to like completely different.
They are. Some of them are. They do have different movesets. Like they do tend to have different ones. But
oh yeah, it looks like a spider dragon. Look at that thing. It's got the eyes. It's got like insect-like wings and the way the webbing's done. And just like the glossy feel.
The hell was the admiral gonna like punch it or something? Just run up and just start beating the shit out of it, going Jojo on that bitch.
Of course we would.
Yeah.
Power drive the damn thing.
Pick it up and just like suplex
I like how the first thing, like as soon as it hatches, like you assume it's hostile. It's like you don't know. This could be a baby.
It kind of. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, oh, that looks... Again, I love the bioluminescent thing and the way it glows. Again, it looks... Yeah. It's like if Mothra and Godzilla had a baby.
Yeah. Okay. So...
Blue, I thought it was nice. Blue fire.
No, yeah, it's... I think it's just like... It's just... Yeah, it's blue fire. It's kind of like heat, basically. Or I think they call it bioenergy, but yeah. Whoops, missed that one.
Again, look at the way... Like, even the way you hit it, like, you can see the gas coming off of it. It looks like a being made of primarily energy as opposed to actually... flesh and blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like. That makes it feel more godlike, and again, the way it reflects off you is brilliant.
Yeah. It's
it's not just godlike because it's big. It's actually biology is a bit different, which I get. That makes sense. Oh, you just clipped it. Oh, nice.
Yeah, just clipped it. Yeah. The one thing I will say when you do fight Xeno'jiiva is aim for the legs.
Oh, yeah, that kind of goes without saying.
Yeah, because I mean, it's the only thing you can hit. Why.
Well, the chest is an obvious, like, fuck me spot. But at the same time, obviously, it's not that easy to reach.
No. But the thing is, if you hit it with if you hit in the legs enough, it will actually fall over. So that's a good thing. So
yeah, so you want to topple it.
Yeah.
Also, again, kind of funny. You can like this monster's not sus about where its weak spots are. Hit the glowing bit, dumbass.
Yeah. Oh, it dropped something.
This is the first time I've seen the the longsword in World, and it's as it usually is, just now it's got more combos and all that jazz.
Yeah, it's the I do see apparently the longsword is actually one of the most popular weapons in. I think it's the most popular weapon in World.
Well, I know it's one of the most popular weapons in Monster Hunter, and I know why, because aside from like battle properties. Let's face it, you're a Monster Hunter, you're running around with a katana. Come on, we're all weeds here.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
It's like
great.
It's like next to that, we probably use the dual swords a lot.
Yeah, I think...
We can all be Kirito.
Yeah, because the first Wyverian, one of the first... If you run into a first Wyverian in the map, he'll actually tell you like some trivia about the game. Like how your weapon ranks among like the most popular... what area people have died in the most, because apparently 52% of people have actually died in Area 10 of the Wild Spire Waste, which is where you first fight Geratodas. It's poisoned. Yes. Yeah. Which I was like, how are you dying there? Like, unless you're getting slapped by Betelgeuse in high rank, which makes sense, because...
Now Devil Joe shows up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, one of the two. So yeah, the longsword is a pretty cool weapon. It's not nearly as mobile. It's not a very mobile weapon, and it's not best for defense. But it's one of those weapons where you like not only does it like high reward players who can finish a full combo, but it's one of the ones where you can really wail on monsters like and apply a lot of pressure.
Yeah, especially if the monster's slow, you can just destroy
You
it.
can just go nuts. Because you could essentially do like, depending on the thing, especially in the more recent games, you can kind of do infinite combos.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, and then. Oh yeah. Sometimes I think when it's enraged, if it does that, it will sink its like its legs into the ground, and then a giant explosion will happen.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, look at that. That looks like something's about to explode right now.
Also, the you see like the heat bit, like the heated areas. If you stand in that for too long, I think you get like fire blight and stuff.
Well, so this thing, if you're standing that for too long, that's your own fault.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa, shit!
Yeah, giant lasers.
I'm talking.
Yeah, I was going back to like Deviants again. I was looking them up. I was looking at Mizutsune's because I kind of like the design of Mizutsune.
I love Mizutsune, yeah, because again, it's kind of like a chimera type thing, but it has kind of like this Eastern, water god feel.
Yeah, but its Deviant is actually blind.
Oh, okay. You know Gormagala's blind.
Yeah, and then it gets into Shagaru Magala, and then it's like it can see.
Yeah. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm facing this thing, I'm taking the fucking switch axe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See if I can get the Spirit Helmbreaker. Please. Ooh. Yeah, got it.
Nice one.
Oh god. Yeah, it does quake, so that's another thing you want to watch out for. If you can get like a armor that resists like tremors, then get that because that'll be good.
Yeah, this monster, alright, you know what this monster has? This monster has reach.
Yeah, this thing's huge.
Which is like, it's actually a good thing you're using the longsword and getting up really, really close because that's the safest place. Again, look at that thing.
Yeah, oh, there we go.
Nice.
Perfect, that's what we wanted. See if I can get the head. Maybe not. Oh, I can. I just
got one hit.
Yeah, I got one hit off it, so that's good. Come on, let's get. There we go.
Yeah, you got one hand.
See if I can get the.
I'm sorry, this design is incredible. It literally looks like something out of like again. It looks like something. It doesn't even look like it's of this world.
No.
That my fault, world.
I say Azure Jiba. I do like its. I like its design. And that its armor is pretty cool because it has like the whole it has like the oh god, it's gonna chest explosion. Yeah. Jesus. Luckily, I think. Oh my
god, this thing is like one giant Godzilla reference.
Yeah. And its armor does incorporate like the whole glowing thing and like the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is what I was talking about. This bit.
Yes, I see. But that's only when it's enraged. Again, it's not common with that.
Kind of like
Elder Dragons. That's one thing about Elder Dragons because of their their
shit. Oh wait, I think no. It's going to the second area. That's good then.
I was going to say about Elder Dragons. The one thing about Elder Dragons is even though they are very fearsome, a lot of them don't get enraged that easily.
No. So here's the second phase. And
obviously, when they're enraged, be afraid. They're angry. You pissed off a dragon. God,
pretty much.
Pissed off a god.
Yeah. Actually, you guys watching, I'll make you a deal again like I did with the other Elder Dragons. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but I'll do it. Oh, that was my fault.
Fuck your deal.
Yeah. If I get a gem from this thing, I will make its armor set. I said I made that deal with when I got Nagigante's armor, and when like the other Elder Dragons, I thought if I get a gem, I will make its armor set.
The gem is the rarest drop, so might as well because the hardest part's out of the way.
Yeah. The thing was, I don't know if you saw it, but on my when I fought Nergigante, first carve Nergigante gem.
Oh my god, you lucky son of a bitch.
I was like,
oh yeah, that's another thing about the longsword. When you want to do like the combos and stuff, normally you then let the combo. You can't just go straight for the combo.
No, yeah, gotta get the meter to build.
Yeah.
Oh.
All I can say is, man, I'm glad this like Monster Hunter World is designed the way it is, because if you had to use the old Monster Hunter engine to fight this guy, it would have been a fucking pain.
Oh my god, it would probably lag. Thinking about it.
Now, could you imagine trying to fight Nergigante with the old engine? Oh my god, that'd be a nightmare.
Oh jeez, please don't. It's already a nightmare enough. Oh yeah, damn! I really should have bought I should have bought flash pods. I completely forgot it can fly. But I broke some in.
Doesn't matter, you got it.
I think I broke its arm. Yes, I broke one of its arms. Whoa!
Motherfucker, you broke my arm!
Die, bitch.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, I don't go his head, and I've got fire blight. So let's just roll.
keep rolling.
Yeah.
You know what would be really interesting? I know they won't do it. What if like it's like it gave off the fire thing, but its breath was actually ice.
That would have been cool. That would have been
Yeah, I
quite
thought
cool.
like again the blue fire just acts as ice.
Yeah. Whoops.
I love the detail on this thing.
It's really good.
Again, the gooiness, the reflectiveness. Again, it really does look like part insect.
Yeah.
You know, always leave it to the game. Capcom, man, that's one thing I love about Monster Hunter. They really do go out above and beyond and making their monsters unique rather than just, hey, look, this is just a T-Rex. Hey, look, this is just a tiger. Hey, look, this is just, you know, what do you call it? A dragon.
Yeah.
I'll say, you're doing pretty damn well. He's barely hit you.
Yeah. He does, but the thing is, Xenojuve does hit hard. That's the one. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
well,
an.
you don't.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
an.
again, look at those attacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I wonder how like what kind of fight this guy with like a bow gun is like.
Oh my
You've got to stay in the
God.
background and it's like to use ranged attacks.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare. I remember I did on one of my offline ones. I fought it and I did use an SOS flare just because I wanted to get it over with. And someone brought a Brachydio switch axe and just destroyed it.
Yeah. Brachydio's weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, well again, if you think they're good now, you should have played them in the original 100.
Oh my God,
they
yeah.
were busted.
Yeah, because Brachydios was the only one that had. Well, then it was slime, but now it's blast, and it just destroyed.
Well, it's also just the potency of the of slime back then, and the fact that again, it also activated pretty frequently.
Yeah. Come on. Let's get Slime's tail down.
This looks like this looks like a really cool way to end that one. Crap, now I want to play Monster Hunter again. I just bought Doom Eternal.
Oh God.
Yes, actually got the damn game.
Nice. I was
Steam
listening.
sale.
Yeah. I was.
Thank God for that crystal, man.
Yeah. I was listening to Doom 2016 soundtrack yesterday, and so good. That's the one thing about. I mean, apart from like the fun gameplay and all the stuff about it,
it sounds
the
like
music
it's
is
fantastic
so
because of
good.
how well it fits. It's so adrenaline fueled and metal. And again, it's the same guy that done Killer Instinct, which makes a lot of sense because that game is very metal too.
Yeah. Even the fucking even the title screen music is just so metal.
Yeah.
Like
like you listen to this, like again, you listen to this, it's like my child listened to this. Now it's a Rapalus.
Yeah. That's how you know a game's like good. Like if its main title music is just so good, then it's like, oh, you know the soundtrack is great.
You know you're in for some shit.
Yeah. Oh,
whoa!
Yeah, that's not good.
Pretty sideways. You know what? From what I can see, as much as this monster's powerful, I like the fact that it's not hyper aggressive in the sense that this is one thing I hate about some monsters. Like Brachydios is guilty of this, where once it starts hitting you, it doesn't stop.
No, yeah.
Nergigante also does the same thing, and it's really annoying.
Yeah. I think the thing I found with Nergigante is if it hits you and then winds up an attack, if it hits you and you wind up on the floor and it's winding up another attack, just don't get up because it can't hit you. On the floor it doesn't do any damage. Yep. It's the best part about Monster Hunter, is to use those invincibility frames and you're good.
One thing I learned about Nergigante is just to block often, because even when like he lands for a hit, spikes protrude afterwards, so it's like even if you dodge the first bit, you'll probably get hit again. Nice one.
Nice.
Very nice.
I swear in this Let's Play I'm starting to like monsters I didn't like before, because I'm starting to appreciate this monster a bit more now.
I mean, I'm the same with Naga Cougar, and again, it probably comes from experience and stuff like that, because you know, when you use new weapons, when you know what you're doing, when you really can get tails down, you know, a lot of things can change. Remember, Malpholops, when I first fought it, my most hated monster, now it's my favorite. Some I still don't like, but I can appreciate them more. Like, again, I don't like Tigrex, but I don't think it's the worst ever.
No, I fought it recently in World, because you fought it in Iceborne's campaign. Or I say campaign, like Iceborne's story kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too bad. You actually fight that thing in the Rotten Vale.
Okay, well that makes
Elder's Recess.
that makes sense. But yeah, that's another reason for an actor. Why not put it in the Elder's Recess? It's like a volcano.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, here he comes.
No, he's pissed.
Sorry, this went from like Monster Hunter to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. This is Blue Eyes Ultima Dragon's final form.
Yeah. No, Blue Eyes Ultimate EX Armored Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Level 10.
God.
Can you even print the... do we even have enough ink to print that name?
Probably not. Then oh god, no. Oh, that was completely...
That nearly one-shot you, dude.
Yeah, I won't even blame... I won't even blame Xenojiva for that one. That was purely my fault.
Yeah. Again, the monster does seem fair because it's not overly fast. It's just got massive reach and massive damage. Which I don't mind.
This is the problem I have with it, because if you don't bring like flash pods, it can just stick in the air for ages.
I mean, that's bad. Try fighting a Latrian. That thing loves to fly around, and it's how fast it can fly.
Yeah, they did add I think they've just added a Latrion in with the new title update, so I'm excited. I'm excited to fight it because
like a Latrion goes up to this thing, he's like, "Hey, you got my spot."
Yeah.
I'm the true Elder Dragon, bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, Elder Dragons for me are like, they're pretty hit and miss, because some of them are really epic fights, but others just feel like, I've never been that big fan of, what's it called, what's that one? It's the one you fight before this, it's not Teostra.
Kushala Daora?
Yeah, I've never been a fan of that one.
I don't know that one either. To be honest, I literally made an entire armor set and a charm just to neutralize its wind pressure. That's the whole reason.
That's one of my biggest things, the wind pressure is just a pain in the ass.
Because
it's just a discount Latrian.
Yeah, because that's all it has. Like, if you can neutralize the wind pressure, that's it.
It's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And if you bring like a thunder one, which is, I brought my Toby Kadachi one, and just, oh boy.
What'd you fight it with? Longsword or Insect Glaive?
Insect Glaive. Because it flies.
Yeah, okay, because it's in the air, jump up and smack it down.
Yeah, that's the thing. I fought Teostra with the Insect Glaive as well.
Yeah. Teostra, I usually use the switch hatch because it doesn't fly that much, but it flies high enough I can reach it.
Yeah, and then Valazak, I used a Azor Rathlos longsword. The fully upgraded Azor Rathlos longsword.
Because fuck and you.
Yes, because it's really weak to fire. I was really tempted to bring, my Basil Goose longsword. Yeah. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing that for?
Yeah.
Press the wrong
you
one.
can say, dude, you're at full HP. Yeah, I want to be fuller.
Fuller. Right, gotta do this. Sharpen.
Yeah. I can understand why this would have taken you a long time, because he's not, especially in range, you can barely approach him.
Yeah. Like, I think I used a great sword as well, which is fine, but it's fucking slow.
Yeah, that's a given.
And also, I don't even know what element I used. Certainly wasn't poison. I remember that much. But yeah.
Yeah. Wait, do you want to explain why poison is the best thing to pick for this?
I think it's just because because with poison, well, you poison it and it just deals additional damage. I think that's the whole reason it is the best.
Didn't you say this thing has a lot of resistances?
Yes, I believe it does, because it has like two-star effectiveness on like everything apart from poison, which is 3-star. So that's why poison is the best to use against it.
Yeah.
So, oh god, oh jeez.
How the hell did you dodge that?
I have no idea.
Just fuck it, go.
Ultra Instinct, that's what happened. Elia went Ultra Instinct.
No, that thing's gone Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
Well, alright, you've knocked its ass down.
Yeah, and the tremor got me, so I don't know if I'll be able to deal much damage. Yeah.
Like, he just looks at you, well, this is awkward.
Huh, yeah. Oh, jeez. There we go.
Oh, you got it.
Got it.
So I always love it when a monster literally, like, puts itself, like, runs into your attack.
Yeah.
I remember doing that once with Uragan, where I was swinging my hammer, where I was like, I did the thing where you charge up the hammer and do a really big swing, but I did it a little early, so it was coming down, but he rolled into me, he was about to smack me, and then I hit him in the thing and killed him. It was like, nice. It was such an anime moment.
I remember what one thing I did, because with the with the clutch claw, that was bullshit. I'll give it that. That was annoying. The one thing I did with I had a great sword like clutch claw. I think it was against it was against a Kuliyaku, so it wasn't that epic. But I clutch clawed its face, and then I used like the attack. And because with the greatsword clutch claw attack, you basically slam it into the monster's face, then sort of jump on the sword and then just push it down. That's what I did to Kuliyaku and killed it that way. I was like, oh, that was so cool.
Yeah, I always love it when you kill a monster with like a finishing move. Like, I can't remember the amount of times I've killed that What's the mud Leviathan thing again that we were talking about earlier?
Gyratotus.
Yeah, when I literally used, you know when you use the greatsword, you do the charge swing, then you do it right in the face and it died. I was like,
that's so satisfying. I remember I caught a...
I think that's one of the things about Monster Hunter's gameplay that makes it so thing, because even though it is slower and not nearly as free-flowing as the other games, the way, the impact of it, it's so satisfying to pull off.
Yeah. Pull off like a full combo or something, and it's just, one of the best
when you
feelings.
where you literally rip a monster's armor off, it just like...
Yeah.
Oh.
Just so good.
Yeah, but you know if Doom Guy was in this, that thing would have been dead like 20 minutes ago.
Oh yeah. Shotgun straight to the chest.
Yeah, no, just grabs the BFG, shoves it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing doesn't look like it's slowing, dying anytime soon.
No, from the health monitor, like at the bottom, it's kind of it's almost flatlining. So there we go. So that's
again, it's not. That's another thing with Elder Dragons. It's not as obvious when they're weakened.
No. So I've broken.
Like other monsters, you could. Well, again, the limping is a big tell, but monsters you can just tell by the way they fight and so on. But yeah, with Elder Dragons, sometimes it can be really hard to spot.
Oh god. Oh my god. That crystal just saved my life. Oh my god.
And you still took damage.
Yeah. I think because it kind of blocked the brunt of it, but I got like the side part of it.
Yeah, you got the side, but it still hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you don't take the brunt of a fire hose doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Yep. This thing has laser beams. It's so...
Those long swords, I'm sorry, those long swords are so big, they're practically great swords.
Yeah, pretty much.
I find it funny that some long swords are literally like spears. It's like, this isn't a sword, this isn't a spear. Why are you calling it a long sword?
Yeah. What was it? The bone long swords, apart from the Anjanath one, all have like almost like teeth on them.
Yeah, I remember seeing one longsword that my sister had in 4 Ultimate, and I was like, that's a Naginata. It's literally a Naginata.
Yeah. The Anjanath is called a scimitar, and that's what it is. It's just a scimitar. Yes!
Nice!
Killed it! Oh!
Right,
I am king! Or alias queen in this case. Oh! Damn, that's so good! Oh, and I bet... Oh, that's so satisfying. Like, this thing gave me so much shit when I first fought it and fought it ever since, but now I know to use poison weapons are so good. So good.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're like more of a gunner, I do feel like weapons like that are often overlooked because, again, they're not as thing. But I have learned that some of those weapons, because remember, when we fought Electra in the first, massive difference.
Yeah. So, just bringing the right weapons and the right resistances is just, and like the right elements using.
At the end of the day, it's ultimately down to the hunter's skill, but having a good weapon helps.
It does.
And you don't go into you don't go into a what do you call it? You don't go into a Legaicus fight with a lightning weapon for a reason.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know how satisfying that feels to just beat the shit out of this thing that gave me so much shit when I first played this game. It is entirely so satisfying. That's one of the best things about Monster Hunter. Or I guess like also if you play like Dark Souls as well. Like it's one of the most satisfying things. Like you take down a monster, no armor set. Sorry guys.
And then, something that gave you so much shit the first time, but then when you face it again, you just rip into it. That was me with the Bloodstar Beast in Bloodborne, because again, first, like, 2 playthroughs, it just, like, destroyed me so much, and then I remember one of them I was doing just, again, I ripped it in half.
Oh, it's so good. Just feels so satisfying. And again, you guys know the reason I don't save right there is because I have had trouble with like lost episodes before, and you just lose out on all this stuff, and it's just like
I've run into quite a few Let's Players who have had that issue. I personally never had. But I know it happens to people. No, I've just had issues of where I forgot to download a live stream and it's lost forever.
I think the only reason it's a pain in Monster Hunter is because of the autosave feature, and it's like you just lose that all. It's like, oh great. So the only reason I have that there is because I found out you could disable it, so that's the best part about it.
Because Monster Hunter is also one of those ones where even if you replay a certain monster or thing, you never get the cutscene again.
Yeah, that's kind of the big thing with World is the cutscenes.
It's very cutscene heavy.
Yeah, I do have like
hey, look at that guy who was in the beginning of the game we completely forgot about.
Yeah, I do have a slight headcanon with this part is that after all this shit that happens with like Xeno'jiiva and stuff, is that you and the handler actually get together.
I wouldn't be surprised. I imagine that's quite a lot of people's headcanon because, again,
Yeah.
you've been through a lot together, and she's more than just a quest clerk. She actually joined you on a lot of the expeditions.
Yeah.
Well, good morning.
Oh boy.
No, man, you know what? I want that fucking the cook as my palico.
Oh my god. No, I tell you, I want
Thanks
as
to
the
you.
palico.
Research commission's work
The Grandmaster chef in
I sent a
Iceborne.
ship ahead.
Oh my
Back
god.
to Guild.
No, like she's a bit of a
They'll relieve us
rotund
just as
cat,
soon
but
as they confirm our
the food she
findings.
produces,
Everyone,
like
I
it's
commend you
basically
all
like
for
a
your
casserole,
valiant efforts
but
here.
it's this giant slab of meat that she uses. You know, in the background of the the canteen where it's got that big slab of meat, basic casserole, and it just and like your hunter picks it up and it just falls off the bone. It's just
Why is it not real?
Monster
Again,
Hunter food
why
is
do
just
video,
so good.
why do video games and animation just make food so much better than it actually is?
Yeah. I love the fact that the chef in Astera uses a broken sword as a knife.
She made it. I'm just gonna say hi. Come on.
It's just so good.
Yeah. The hunter looks really cool. I like the hair.
Yeah. It's the anime mother hairstyle, but without the ponytail.
But yeah, very much so. You know what? She kind of looks like Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist. Minus, you know, it's just I don't. To be fair, if she did have those fingers, this game would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
All of them talented, unique.
I do love this scene because it's basically like everything's just come to a head. I'd love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just always-
It's a party scene, and it's
Yeah.
nice because again, Monster Hunter World is a more character-driven game. You actually get to interact with these people and get to know them.
Yeah, because this is this Monster Hunter is very heavily focused on its characters and obviously the world, but the
Yeah,
characters
which is
proper
good. Again,
characters.
I'm not saying the plot is anything amazing because it's not. It's pretty standard, but there's a real
Yeah.
sense of community in this game, and everyone has a lot more personality, and the world building's a lot stronger. Because Monster Hunter, while it had a story back then, it was more just an excuse to fight monsters. It really wasn't actually
Yeah.
a thing. Like everyone, the NPCs were literally that NPCs, but like now we have the handler, a character people literally really care about.
Perhaps it was
Yeah.
what first drew the aging elders here.
Oh.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I like the voice acting, the
be
dubbing
right.
is pretty shit.
Yeah.
Use some sort of pheromone or something.
Just because again, a lot of it doesn't match up.
No, it's like those old those really old like Japanese films where they do like the English dubs and it just doesn't match the voice. It doesn't match the lips at all.
Yeah.
You know, we're
Oh,
lucky
boy.
you stopped that thing.
Yeah.
So I take it after this you're going on to Iceborne?
Yeah. But I've got to do a lot of upgrading, but that'll all be off screen.
Off-screen, yeah.
So like, because that's boring. I made the joke like when I was doing like the other like quests before this. It was the joke of I'm not stalling fighting Xeno'jiiva. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm not stalling.
So I'm not stalling, you're the one who's stalling. When stalling, I've got something to do. Ain't stalling, I've got no stalling.
Exactly. It's like no, not stalling at all. Don't know what you're talking about.
The guild
Yeah.
commends
No, you
you
know
for
what's
your
funny? It's like
dedicated
Monster Hunter
research
World.
of
We
the
finally
elders.
cleared this thing. Oh wait, we discovered a new area and like we've got to go back into the fray. But I nearly died the last time. Why have we got to do that? Capcom wants more money.
Yeah. But hey, I do like the designs of like the ice is like an ice like wyvern thing, which is pretty cool. Then I'll forever say this thing's name wrong. Bambarao. It's like a bipedal deer, which it's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
I suppose that's kind of like a moose.
Yeah, it's kind of like a moose deer kind of thing. But the thing is, it uses its horns to like roll up like snowballs and then just headbutt them into
Yeah,
the
so it
ground.
uses it like a catapult.
Yeah, it can also get tree branches stuck in its antlers, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, it's a literal battering ram.
Yeah. Then you've got the subspecies for Anjanath, Tobikadachi, and Puke Puke. Because
All the subspecies. And people
Yeah.
are there like, where's that fucking glacier like Nacta? Come on!
come on, yeah. But the thing is, while Anjanath's weapons have like minus affinity, whereas subspecies for Anjanath actually has like positive affinity, which is kind of
Well, yeah,
strange.
the subspecies, it usually is a role reversal.
Yeah.
Better pack
Which-
up some
Usually, you know, it's a good subspecies. Some of them are literally the fucking same.
Yeah.
A red Kezu.
Cream Nagakuga. Cough cough. But yeah, so this is the end of base game Monster Hunter World.
What a journey.
Yeah, it was. Very interesting.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World, again, I've talked about it this and there. I really should do more top 10s on it, but I've talked about it back and forth, but honest to God, it really is one of the most well-designed games I've ever played. The mechanics are fine-tuned, it's very, very streamlined. The monster selection, while admittedly small, they're much better fights with being more fair and changing them up, both introducing really cool new monsters, but also changing up the old ones to make them fit with the new gameplay style. It looks beautiful, the story is much more interesting. It's not only is it a great place to start, but it's a pretty solid game for veterans too.
Yeah.
So yeah, World is fantastic. Like, my brother got it recently, who's never played Monster Hunter before, and he loves it.
Yeah, it's definitely, if I were to, we may have said this before, but if I was to recommend a Monster Hunter game for new players to start with, World is like the best place to start.
Yeah, without question.
But yeah, it's definitely the best place to start. If you're going to play some of like the older ones, then definitely 4 Ultimate would be your one to start with. Because that's actually the one I started with.
It's not the one I started with, but my sister started with that one. 4 Ultimate is the next best one to World when it comes to introduction ones. But funny enough, before Iceborne came out, I still thought 4 Ultimate was a better game because it had so many monsters to fight. But now that Iceborne's here, World is the better game.
Yeah, because the Hoarfrost Reach, that's what it's called. The Hoarfrost Reach is so beautiful. Like, it's like what it's basically in World. It's my favorite area just because I added into it, because there is a variety. There is a plethora of monsters in the Hoarfrost Reach. Because you've got Beotodus, Banbarao, the 2 subspecies, Forgaranjan and Vibertobi Kadachi, Baroth, and I think then you get like the Mystery of Whole Volcana's there, and all that stuff is just, so good.
Yeah. And one good thing about this game is that even to this day, it's still getting support from Capcom. You know, they recently brought back Election. There's another subspecies coming out. So now is the time to get into Monster Hunter, because you'll be playing. And that's another thing about Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is one of the games you can sink the most hours into ever, both solo and with friends. And I have sunk so many hours into so many Monster Hunter games because it's just so rewarding. And this one is just like getting more and more content.
Yeah. That's the one thing. That's one of the best things that Capcom do with World. As you say, they support it. You get new monsters, like you get new Elder Dragons. Like, you've got the first big Elder Dragon new one that we got after the whole base game stuff wasn't actually Volcanic. It was Kolve Turoth.
Is that like the Golden Fleece one?
Yeah. That one's good, but that one's only good if you're hunting with friends. Then the new one, I think was Volcana. Then it was I think it's Sichiva, or however you pronounce it. It's this really weird one. It's kind of like a mix between, from what I've seen, from what it looks like, kind of a mix between Xenojiva and like Crimson Fatalis.
Oh wow.
If you were gonna say to someone like Dragon, like in your picture mind Dragon, Sifiva, or however you pronounce it, is kind of like what you would think of as an Elder Dragon. Or like a dragon. There is another one, if I remember rightly, that they added. I will never be able to pronounce his name properly. I know it begins with an S, and it's not the one I just mentioned.
That guy.
Yeah, that one. Lunestia was another one they added, which is basically female Teostar.
Oh yeah, but is that old or a new monster? No, they did have it in other games. It just hasn't been around for a while.
Oh, right, okay. There's Melee, which looks really weird. It's kind of really weird. Shara Ishvalda as well, that's a new one. It looks like it's on crack, not gonna lie. Like, the picture... because I've got...
It's sniffing at the Elder's Recess again.
Oh, God. Yeah. Definitely looks like it's on crack. But I like that they added the new, the subspecies for Nergigante and Vilezark, being Ruin and Nergigante, which is probably just what was it? Ruin and Nergigante is basically Nergigante, but the spikes I think it's just more aggressive. I don't know. I've never fought it, but I want to.
But again, subspecies is they have different names. They're essentially just kind of the same, but with maybe a different behavioural pattern.
Yeah, I'm interested to fight Black Veil Vilezark simply because the whole red decaying meat and stuff on its wings is just black. I'm really interested to fight it because it looks really cool. the new Elder Dragons and stuff, I'm really looking forward to fighting. But yeah,
watching that beautiful sunrise.
yeah, Wild is a beautiful game.
It really is.
Really beautiful.
The only thing I will say about World is, if this is your first Monster Hunter, it's gonna be hard to go back. It's really gonna be hard.
Cause, trust me, I tried to play 4 Ultimate a month or two ago, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't, and I love 4 Ultimate.
Again,
I just couldn't.
We're not to bash the older games. It's just
no.
Wild streamlines it so much. It's, you know what it is? It's like playing Pokemon Sword and Shield and trying to go back to Gen 3.
Yeah, it's just you can't. You kind of can't. Yeah. Just it's the. Would I don't know if I would. It might be in my top 10 favorite games of all time. Like, that's how much I really like this
not
game.
Not my top 10 for me. It might be top 20. Maybe. All right, definitely top 30. And I don't know about the top 10, top 20 bracket, just because that's a fucking difficult bracket to get into.
Oh yeah, I think it's just because when Wild is coming out, I was really excited for it, obviously, and I was kind of playing Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate kind of off and on, and I was like, right, I'm going to get to G rank before World comes out, and I managed to do it a week before. So that's, and then it kind of like reignited
the fire in your heart for Monster Hunter, and then
like,
World comes out and it's like, yes.
Yes.
I have a similar experience with X and Y, because before X and Y came out and I started uni, I realized, okay, there's a lot of people into Pokemon, a lot of people are planning to get it. So I started playing Heart Gold and was like, okay, I'm loving Pokemon. X and Y comes out and all my friends are playing it, and I just got so, which is why, that's why I love X and Y so much, and why Maggie and I fight so much, because she thinks she's not very fond of it, but I'm like, I fucking love X and Y.
Yeah. I think like I think the reason it does crack into my top 10 is just because it's
a fantastic game.
It's a fantastic game, and it just has like it just has that connection. It just ignited like my spirit for this series, and just like how rewarding it can be is just so good.
Yeah.
I'd say it's like towards the bottom end. I'd say like 9 or 8, or 9 or 8.
It's still the top 10 bracket, which is really
top 10.
Good.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wouldn't say. I mean, mine. I'd have to really sit down and think about what games would be in my top 10, but this is definitely one of them.
Yeah. I know what games are in my top 10. My question is, do I include the one per franchise rule? Because if I do, the top 10 list is quite diverse. If not, it's mostly just Metroid and Zelda.
Yeah, I think it's better if you just include the one per franchise, because otherwise, as you say, it just gets littered.
It's like if you're a massive, let's say you're a massive Metal Gear fan. My favorite game is Metal Gear 3, and after that something else. Then it's Metal Gear 4, then it's Metal Gear 1, then it's Metal Gear 2, then it's Metal Gear 5, and then it's Rising Revengeance, and so on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The good thing is, you can get this game on multiple platforms minus Switch, and if you want to, I think the Steam version is the best one to get, because you can have it run at 60 FPS, which I've seen, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, I wonder if you can transfer
your save data.
Yeah, if you can transfer your save data from PS4 to Steam, like I'd 100% do that, because
I would not be surprised, considering you can just use a Autodesk. I use that. You can just use a hard drive to like backup save data on your PS4 to begin with.
Yeah, I've got an external hard drive, so I should be able to do it that way.
Yeah, I do the same thing, because again, I'm like my PS4 had 500 megabyte hard drive, but it's like, that ain't enough.
Yeah, nah. I think mine's the same, but because the one my PS4 I'm on now is my third one, because the other two like fucking crashed on me and just wouldn't start up again. So that's 2 PS4 worths of save data gone into the ether, never to be seen again. So cloud saves. That's like, right, I'm getting an external hard drive, and then that's that.
Yeah. I always fucking, again, that's why I'm hoping my Wii never well, I've got the save data backed up, but I'm hoping my Wii never like crashes or just bites the dust, because I've got so much like downloaded virtual console games. It's like, I don't want to fucking lose this. I did back them up to an SD card, but it's one of those, don't fucking die on me, please.
Yeah, please. Because the worst thing was, both my PS4s crashed doing system updates.
Oh, right.
So
Like,
whenever,
come on, Sony. It's like,
Yeah.
this system update was meant to fix my system, not break it.
yeah, so that's whenever I get an update for my console, I literally sit on the floor. I'm like, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash.
Just pray.
Yeah. And then I just see it moving. I'm like, yes, just keep moving, please. And then it gets to 100% and then finishes, and then it starts up again. I'm like, yes, thank you.
How's it going?
Yeah. Now your hunter is a very famous hunter, even more so.
Look who's here.
Yeah.
I knew it was only a matter of time. You ready to shake things up?
Of course, we always
The
are.
new world awaits. Let's get hunting.
Because, yeah, I think we have to go. I think, obviously, I won't start the whole thing next. I'm supposed to talk.
Wow. You literally just, it's like, oh, your cap has jumped by 14 levels.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we got to talk to
The field team's gathered at the main gate.
the monster.
Looks like they're
The
getting ready to go.
it's an armor set that I found that I was or I've managed to, I guess, get that I'll probably make, and it looks really cool. Where is it? Forged armor. Kieran, where is it? This one. I'm going to make the B armor set because look at that. Look at that.
Like, wow, you literally look like an anime chick.
Yeah.
Like an anime Viking.
Yeah. I mean, the alpha armor's cool and all, but damn, does that do something to me? Look at that.
You look like Elgard if she was a barbarian.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'll show you guys the Xenojiva armor. I mean, you could use fire weapons now that I look at it.
Xenojiva, no, that is anime as shit.
Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know what that headpiece reminds me of?
What?
Raya from Three Houses.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I can see what you mean. Yeah, but what it reminds me of, the thing covering your eyes reminds me of 2B.
Yeah. That actually, I kind of prefer the beta armor again to the alpha armor, just because it looks really cool. That looks really cool. It looks like you got a giant
long ass ponytail.
Yeah, but let's have a look. So it gives you razor sharp and spare shot, which half sharpening loss, great. I love that. Flinch free, power prolonger, which is great for a longsword. I actually just wrote that's really good for a longsword user. Blight resistance, poison tag is just because of the charm I'm wearing. Special armor boost and critical boost. That's actually a really good armor set. I like that.
Yeah, you just get all the perks.
Yeah, and then the Kieran armor set is you get Capture Master when oh great, it's Capture Master. I just realised that. I was going to make it, and I hate capturing monsters. Grrr.
Yeah. And you got Marathon Runner, so stamina and stuff like that.
Yeah, Marathon Runner 3, Divine Blessing is great. Thunder Attack makes sense because it's a Thunder monster. Free Element Ammo, Thunder Resistance, and Blight Resistance. So yeah, and then there are weapons, obviously. Can you make them straight up? No, that's the Devil Jar. That's the Devil Jar one, and I want to make that. Obviously.
That's not a sword. That's like an actual saw.
Yeah, this is Xenojiva's long swords. It looks really cool, and I like.
It looks very organic.
Yeah, and what's it called? Let's have a look. Xeno Cipher, pretty cool. And then if we go for the Insect Glaive, I think it has one. I hope it does. It does good. And then Xeno Shmena. Looks pretty cool.
Again, I love the organic approach. Look at the curved things again. It looks like you know what it looks like. It looks like a stag, like a glowing stag beetle.
Yeah, and then we've got the Palico armor set as well. Boom.
Oh, it looks like it looks like a wedding dress.
It does. Wedding dress.
A really fucking evil wedding dress.
Because I just realised the skirt on it actually has a skull.
Oh yeah.
It's called Glowing Red Eye.
That's like someone. I'm trying to think. That's like a character in something Bride in Three Houses would wear, like a really evil.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
The Fallen Bride banner. That's what it should be. That's new banner for Three Houses.
That's what the Ghost of Renea wears.
Oh god, yeah.
He's fucking so creepy, but so beautiful.
Yeah. So I'll just show you guys that's Resource Center. This is the wish list. All of this is going. All of this will be gone. That's everything in there is going. It's going to be gone.
Yeah, because motherfucker, I want my shit.
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm.
Iceborne.
Yeah, so I've got to fight Xenojiva again to get the horns and all that stuff, but it shouldn't be too bad now. I know what to do. But yeah, that's going to end this episode, and the base game of Monster Hunter World is all done. So in the next episode, which I will say will be for a long time because of all the grinding and stuff I've got to do, But yeah, when we do that, we're going to start up Iceborne and get to the new area, the Hoarfrost Reach. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Well, sorry to leave you cold, but you know we have to do what we have to do.
Yeah, ale. But yeah. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying our Monster Hunter World Let's Play series, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Trails of Cold Steel 2 Let's Play, where as of time of recording, we are about to talk to Elisa, Milliam and Gwyn to fix the communication problems in the North Highlands and all that stuff. And also, please be sure to check out Blazing Knight in the description below, because he does amazing work, really good work.
Thank you very much. And yeah, Dan joins me for Twitch very often, so you can find him there as well.
I do. But yeah, also, I say this in every episode, I have 2 projects in the work lined up, one of which I have finalised and I'm going to start recording once I finish Iceborne and Trails of Cold Steel 2. Won't be for a long time, trust me. And the next project has yet to be released, but when it does release, hopefully I can record that and get it out for you guys, because really looking forward to the game. But if I can't, then I have other options, so don't worry, your boy's got you. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.
Later, everybody.